Okay, I'm a bit nervous because Kevin Owens wants to be on a show with Tier 3 effects, which I feel like I'm always bad at reading directions. I assume that means this, or does Tier 3 mean, like, does the basic not count? Oh, it says in the bottom right corner. I'm silly. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Hell in a Cell Premium Live event. This is gonna be a big one. I've got some pretty good rivalries leading into this, so I think we're gonna have a pretty good show. Tag titles on the line in the opener. I don't think quite a Hell in a Cell. I'll determine a stipulation for that in a moment. We're definitely gonna do Asuka and Rhea Ripley women's title Hell in a Cell. That one's a no-brainer. And what is our commissioner goal? Injury Rehab 3. Let's go. Love that for me. There's actually 3 different matches that could really take a, you know, a pretty big... Yeah, like any of these could be opener or mid-card or main event. So I'll go ahead, I'll swap out the tag titles and put them more in the mid-card to kind of break up the show. We'll open with a Hell in a Cell title match between Cody and Gunther. Let's see, 89 and 100, 88 and 100. Bruiser Fighter, Giant Specialist. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this is gonna do better than Gunther and Cody. And then, yeah, the mid-card's gonna be a bit weird because I can't do Club Arella and Dakota Kai. I'm gonna have to try something else. Ricochet does not have an opponent. Or not Ricochet. Ricochet has no stamina, is more what I meant. So Montez Ford does not have an opponent. Wait, I forgot to check. Obligatory. He's still not here. Where is Chuck McWagon game? Why am I not allowed to have Chuck McWagon? Oh, Angelo Dawkins. I'm like, is there somehow a way I could have them fight? But that doesn't make sense. I was thinking more like in terms of putting together a tag team, but that would be a very short-lived tag team. Actually, out of curiosity, Montez is a specialist, so Angelo Dawkins could clash with one of these guys, but not in a particularly meaningful way. All right, I found a workaround. I can have Club Arella take on Io Sky. I thought about doing interference, but I'm not entirely sure that would give Club Arella what she's looking for. So I'll just let Dakota Kai do a call-out promo. Ideally advance the rivalry to level 4, and then I can pay it off on TV with a submission match. Most likely, or I could jump them into a tag feud and just hold off on paying off the level 4 rivalry until later. I think the other call that I'm gonna make, I am gonna go ahead and use the quick recovery card. Yeah, because just like going forward, there's gonna be a lot of a lot of Hell in a Cell. Let me try that one again. There's gonna be a lot of stamina getting knocked off from these Hell in a Cell matches. I don't even think I need to do a stipulation on the tag match because, well, but I probably will anyway. Well, but I don't have to. It's a level 4 rivalry. I don't think I will. I will go ahead, however, and maybe just a tables match. Yeah, we can make that a tables. And then I guess I'll do Montez and Ricochet again. The only other option I could think of would be to sign Angelo Dawkins, have the Street Profits face off, and then move them into a tag title feud, but 41,000, is that worth it? Sure, why not? Why not? Go for it. Go for it. Just go with what sounds cool. That'll be fine. So Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. It's just gonna be a Street Profits showcase match. That's what this is. And what kind of stipulation could I put on it? Should I put a particularly big stipulation on it? Could do another tables, could do TLC. I think I'm just gonna make it a tables. Keep things low stakes so I can jump them right into something else. Yeah, and either way, like if Truth and Owens retain, you know, there's a fighter on that team and there's a fighter on the Hurt Business team. So however that goes one way or another, should be fine. And then we'll have Ricochet, I guess, do a charity promo. Well, no, Ricochet has 36 stamina. I should keep him off the show. I can try having Roxanne self-promo again. So that's an option. I will have Raquel charity promo. And then that leaves Bailey. Or, you know what? I could heel turn Ricochet. Would that make sense? Because if I heel turn Ricochet, then the feud with Shelton would actually be, like, feasible. Well, but where's everything else stand right now? I feel like before I was pretty heel dominated. And yeah, I still feel like maybe now it's a bit face dominated, especially with the addition of the Street Profits. But also the Street Profits won't be around particularly long. And there's a possibility of Shelton turning heel, so I think I'll just hold off. And we'll just have Ricochet. Do I want a double charity promo? My only other options are to do advertising or... yeah. So, I will have Bailey do advertising. How about that? She's got a promo skill of 3, hoping it'll be fine. It'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. And then I think that pretty much does it. Nothing to worry about with the power cards because too much money because of Eric Bischoff. So I think just about the only match type that I have not put the tag team title feud into, like I could do Hell in a Cell tag team or I could do Steel Cage tag team. I feel like I got pretty lucky that the Hell in a Cell match went as well as it did between Chuck McWagon and Shinsuke. I've already done Extreme Rules tag team. I'm gonna try... no, okay, here's what I'll do. We'll make that tag team tables, Montez Ford, and let's do Last Man Standing. No, that's probably weird. They're mid-card matches. They don't need to be super fancy. One-on-one. Just one-on-one. We've got 3 level 4 rivalries that are all gonna pay off. It's fine. I'm gonna have to cut out some of that rambling I did. But that is gonna be the card. I'm confirming it. We're not going back. That's what it's gonna be. I will play, well not play, you know, I'll spectate one of these matches, but since 2 of them are Hell in a Cell, I feel like the likelihood of things being as good as the last one is very slim. So let's just go ahead and see how it goes. Gunther, Cody Rhodes, Hell in a Cell. Oh, for a second I thought the title wasn't on the line. I panicked for a second. But Cody Rhodes gets the win in a 5-star legendary match. So, you know, the prodigal son, Cody Rhodes, is now the Universal Champion. Dakota Kai advancing that feud to level 4. Club Arella then gonna go one-on-one with her tag team partner Io Sky, and the win goes to Club Arella. It's a mediocre 2-star match, but hey, you know, she got a win. Club Arella building some momentum. Tag team title on the line. It's the finale of the best of 5 series, so I feel like it's only fair that we spectate it. And this one truly is going to be a clash of, well, I guess like different sides of the channel, really, because we have Kevin Owens, who, you know, for fans of the old Universe Mode days, Kevin Owens was a, you know, big-time WWE champion, you know. I'm pretty sure, I don't think I ever... No, he took it like 1 pinfall loss, I think, but he was, for the most part, like, just an unstoppable wrecking force. And then, of course, for GM Mode fans, there's Bobby Lashley, who just was a real thorn in my side all throughout SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. But then at the very end of SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, he ended up coming back and saving the day. But yeah, that I definitely remember the WrestleMania match against The Undertaker, where Bobby Lashley ended the streak with like some sort of mundane move in a last man standing match. But now, we're not talking about the past, we're looking at the present. It is the Hurt Business, MVP, and Bobby Lashley taking on the tag team champions, Kevin Owens, the prize fighter, and R-Truth. And this is the conclusion to the best of 5 series tables match. The only way to win. Oh, look at that! Bobby Lashley spent all that time showboating, showing off his power. And now look at Lashley taunting. MVP just threw R-Truth into Lashley and broke up the move. And Owens, I don't know, landed on his head or something. And Lashley's like, yeah, I did it. That was exactly what I meant to do. I love this game. There's Bobby Lashley. Oh, look out, Owens. Lashley, power bomb right onto the stairs. So right out of the gate, it's looking like the Hurt Business is starting off on the good foot here, as they currently have the advantage in this one. But R-Truth, nice spine buster on the outside there. And of course that announce table, I believe the announce table also works in the same way in a tables match, where if you put them through that, that's the match. R-Truth trying to use a kendo stick, but MVP took it from him. MVP clubbing R-Truth with the kendo stick. It's Bobby Lashley picking up a table, but Kevin Owens going to take it into the ring. R-Truth getting sent falling on the outside, I should say. Kevin Owens tried to do a springboard, but too much distance to cover on that one. As Kevin Owens takes a shot with the table. Bobby Lashley looking to make quick work of the tag champs in this one, as he is dragging Kevin Owens over to that table. Oh, but Owens, elbow to the face, not going to let it happen. As R-Truth again slammed down on the outside. Now it's Lashley up on the shoulders of Owens, but Lashley quickly able to break out of that one. And now Owens up on the shoulders of Lashley, and he's hung up to dry on the top rope. As the kendo stick has been broken, MVP just really laying into R-Truth on the outside. This really is a one-sided affair so far. As Kevin Owens trying to take the upper hand on Lashley. Did not quite connect with what he was going for there, and now MVP gonna clock him with the table. R-Truth tries to come in to make the save, but he gets met with a clothesline. As now Kevin Owens with a clothesline of his own, sending MVP crashing into the corner. And now Kevin Owens slams him down, scooping him out of the corner and driving him down with a powerbomb. MVP rolls to the outside, and now it's a 2-on-1 advantage for the tag champs. As Kevin Owens stomping the leg of the almighty Bobby Lashley. MVP, Montel, oh, Kevin Owens! Kevin Owens with the somersault senton to the outside. That's the unpredictability of Kevin Owens. And the code breaker delivered. You know, paying homage to his former tag team partner, former best friend, Chris Jericho on that one. And oh, the knee lift by MVP in the ring. As Owens now taking Bobby Lashley over to the announce table, but R-Truth with a bulldog in the ring, and now Lashley sent in as well. That table is just stuck in the ropes. It is somehow the table has found itself in the rope. The table is part of the rope now. Bobby Lashley, oh no! That's the match. Bobby Lashley just dropped R-Truth through that table. And that is the conclusion to the best of 5 series. The Hurt Business. Well, that's going to line up the match that I was looking for, as the Hurt Business are your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. They finally conclude the saga here at Hell in a Cell against the team of R-Truth and Kevin Owens. It was a storied rivalry, one for the ages for sure. But it's MVP and Bobby Lashley who take the gold for the Hurt. Once again, it's not the gold, you know, really taking it for themselves. You know, the title clipping through Bobby Lashley there. What a game. What a well-made game. And that one got 4.5 stars. The rivalry is complete. So not a 5-star match, but honestly, like 4.5 is still pretty good. And the important thing is that they're still going to have some stamina to go after this. This match, not going to be great. Montez Ford versus Angelo Dawkins in a Street Profits showcase. And the win goes to Angelo Dawkins in a 1.5 star. That's about right. Yeah, okay. Bailey cut an excellent advertising promo. Got $20,000 for only -2 popularity. Pretty good, pretty good. And now main event time. You know, that tables match went kind of quick. I'll go ahead and spectate this one as well. All right, time for round 2 in the Hell in a Cell. This one is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. It is the conclusion to a storied rivalry. I just said that in the last match, didn't I? But it is the potential conclusion to a long-time journey for the Empress Asuka, as she looks to take her proper place at the top of the SmackDown Women's Division, to take her throne as the #1 star on the blue brand. She's been Women's Tag Champ before, but tonight she tries to grasp singles gold as she goes one-on-one with Rhea Ripley. And inside Hell in a Cell at that. Truly the ultimate way to put an end to a rivalry such as this. It's been brutal. It's been a slugfest. It's been an all-out war. And tonight, it all comes to a conclusion. Asuka, Rhea, women's title on the line. Let's get this one going. Who is going to come out with the advantage inside Hell in a Cell? We're about to find out. Is it going to be the raw striking ability, the quickness, the devastating offense of Asuka? Oh, look at this. Rhea Ripley, she's got the power advantage in this one. The inverted Alabama Slam, and looking for the quick cover here. Looking to try to catch Asuka napping, but only a 2 count. You know, having a brief flashback to their TLC match just 1 month ago at WrestleMania Backlash. And again, Rhea Ripley going for the cover. These quick pinfalls. Rhea trying to exhaust Asuka early here. And, you know, she's not going to get the victory, but she definitely is, you know, forcing Asuka to expend energy on the kickouts. So a smart decision by the champion. And as well as that, she also knows that she's got Asuka's number. So really going for all these pinfalls, trying to get in Asuka's head early. But Asuka the kicks and then sends her flying. Is there another kick to the midsection? Gonna drag Rhea up to her feet, kick to the leg, kick to the midsection, kick to the face. Oh, and the roundhouse. Beautiful kick there by Asuka. As now Rhea crawling to the corner, but Asuka with the kendo stick. Asuka now just lining her up, but no, Rhea gets out of the way. And now Rhea Ripley, Northern Lights suplex. Choosing not to stick for the pin on this one now, as Rhea knows she's got to go on the attack and stay on the attack. Mind games will only get you so far. They're only half the equation. As now knife edge chop after the reverse elbow and a German suplex delivered. Asuka crashing hard into the mat as she's trying to catch a breather on the outside, but Rhea is right there with her. Asuka managing to hang on to the ropes. For now, at least. There she goes now to the outside. And now the devastating Hell in a Cell structure may come into play. As Rhea Ripley, no, toying with her perhaps, as she throws her back inside the ring. And now going to the outside, looking to introduce another weapon into this one. Oh, this time she's got a table. She saw that tables match earlier and said, all right, I can do that. And hey, their TLC match, they didn't get any tables involved. So perhaps this will be the opportunity to do just that, to make up for lost time, for lost ground. But Asuka double knees to the midsection. There's the kick, and now off the rope she goes for the running. No! Rhea Ripley knew the running hip attack was coming, stopped her dead in her tracks. And now Rhea Ripley the clothesline. And another one. Rapid fire short arm clotheslines. Oh, but she ducked under. And now a kick to the face. Beautiful combination of strikes by Rhea as she hooks the leg, but Asuka kicks out at 1. Statement kick out made there by Asuka, showing that she's just as defiant as ever. Is now shot to the face with the forearm. And now Asuka hooks the arm, hooks the leg, spinebuster delivered. An innovative spinebuster delivered there by Asuka. Rhea tries to spring back to her feet, but Asuka sends her running, and the roundhouse kick delivered. Asuka, those devastating kicks, you gotta watch out for them at all times. And now Asuka twisting at the arm, trying to perhaps soften her up for the devastating Asuka lock. As Asuka now trying to rally the crowd behind her, Asuka knows that this could be her moment. And if not now, will she ever have another opportunity? As off the knees, hook of the leg, but Rhea this time kicks out at 1. Those knees to the midsection. Oh, but look at this now. The octopus stretch applied by Asuka. Once again, wearing her down for the future Asuka lock to be applied. Working on the arms. Oh, but look at this. Rhea Ripley, again, the power comes into play. Rhea Ripley with the sidewalk slam there, and now has her up in the electric chair position. Spins her around. No! I thought she was going for a power bomb, but Asuka countered with a Hurricane Rana, and now boot to the midsection. Can she hit it this time? She went for it earlier, and this time she connects with the running hip attack. Rhea's down. Cover on the table. 1, 2. Really? Oh, okay. Well, it wasn't the climactic finish I was looking for, but for Asuka, this is the moment she's been waiting for a long time. She takes her place. The Empress takes her throne. And the SmackDown Women's Championship belongs to Asuka. Rhea Ripley has been vanquished. And it's time for a new era on SmackDown. Asuka, your new women's champion. And perhaps her catchphrase is true. No one is ready for this new and improved Asuka. Big victory. And hey, it's the happy ending everyone was looking for. 5-star match. That's what we're talking about. So we got all the titles that were on the line on this show changed hands. Cody won the SmackDown Men's Championship, the Universal title. The Hurt Business won the tag titles, and Asuka captured the SmackDown Women's Championship. So a non-title opener for Monday Night Raw as they try to match up to what we did. That got 4.5 on the Backstage Brawl and concludes that rivalry. Mid-card Fatal 4-Way. Yeah, so no tag titles on this one. It's like a combination of champions, as that one got 4.5 stars. It was an interesting match. And yeah, I guess we haven't really done any Fatal 4-Ways or Triple Threats in a while, so maybe I can try to do that to mix things up. Steel Cage Fatal 4-Way got 4.5 stars. Falls Count Anywhere, Ilya Dragunov, and Drew Gulak, and it is another win for Drew Gulak. He is just dominating this feud between these two. And Alexa Bliss, Piper Niven, Iron Man match. And the Raw Women's title goes back to Piper Niven. It's 5 stars, the rivalry is concluded. And then we go back to NXT, Hell in a Cell, Mysterio and Omos. The feud that never ends. Except it says it completed, but I'm sure they'll be fighting each other, you know, in like 2 weeks' time. Provided Ray didn't just get injured again there. So that was good for 5 stars. Natalya got 5,000 fans on the charity promos. They're doubling up on the charity here. NXT tag titles on the line. And again, Gargano and Aziz retain the titles, 4.5 stars. And that is another concluded rivalry. 5,000 on the other charity promo. Ivar versus Dominic Mysterio. And this was a feud that the fans got tired with, but obviously they didn't. Because 5 stars. They're about to have all 5-star matches, aren't they? Yeesh. Steel Cage, Dana Brooke, Ronda Rousey. No title on the line. It's a win for Ronda, and it got 4 stars. I don't think they're in a feud at this point, but really it's just, you know, back to where we were. And then main event, Steel Cage, Cedric Alexander, Braun Strowman. The win goes to Cedric, and that advances the rivalry to level 3. So really not the match that they should have had in the main event. But aside from that, really strong showing from NXT. They really put all of that budget they had to good use. And yeah, we had a pretty good amount of rivalries concluded. Plus we've got a level 4 rivalry here. And we've got Lashley and Truth who have a level 3 singles feud. So we definitely still have some momentum to carry forward. Cameron Grimes is out for 5 weeks. Rey Mysterio is out for 3 weeks. So I guess we know now how long it'll be until Rey Mysterio and Omos fight each other again. It'll be 3 weeks. As soon as Rey comes back, they'll be fighting each other. That's what's going to happen. Oh, apparently Io Sky won by DQ. I see. Wait, wasn't it a tables match? No, I made it a normal match. Cody Rhodes has a great feel for Hell in a Cell matches. All right. We got a 132 for a fan change of 162,000. Not very much gain to our budget, but there were some pretty big stipulations on the line in that one. Nikki ASH is a natural at Steel Cage matches. Raw dropped budget, but they went up 173,000 fans. NXT with a 134, 177,000 fans. And they were going to drop a bit to their budget, but not a whole lot. They made good use of it. And yeah, what a show, Speechless by at Dapper Destroyer 87. Hey, we got the 5 challenges, so we got another MyGM trophy by completing the seasonal challenge Big Break. That might have been the tables one. We got contract negotiation 1, and Commissioner's Goal got us injury rehab 3. Banger. Yeah, so we're still like 100,000 fans up on Raw. NXT is still way behind, so even with a good showing there, it's not, you know, they still have a lot of ground to make up. We got 4 weeks till Survivor Series, so much better putting on a show with proper effects work. Okay, yeah, so Kevin Owens is happy, and also I had him show up on the pay-per-view, so I believe that's like a double promise to Owens. Well, I guess the other one wasn't a promise, really. It was just kind of he wanted that. I've been talking with Bailey a lot lately. She had this great idea we should team up for a tag match. Okay, sure. Bailey's like, damage control? What's that? Alright, another shakeup. Pack them in, decrease the ticket price of all arenas by 20%, but increase arena capacity by 40%. Ultimate Betrayal, GM interference costs twice as much, lowers the morale of the superstar who is being run in against more, and increases the popularity of the stars in the match. That's kind of iffy. David and Goliath, superstars who win against legends gain 10 popularity, but the legends lose morale. I feel like none of these are particularly great. Decrease the ticket price, which would make us less profits, but we would bring in more fans. Honestly, I don't really think either of these is particularly great, so I will give this one a try and see what happens. If the cost differential is too bad, I can make up for it with my power cards, and also I can run advertising promos. Because I'm just kind of curious about that one, like how negative of an impact it'll have on budget for the sake of fan support. Promise Bailey a shot at the SmackDown Women's Championship. So yeah, that has to happen. Wow, yeah, so it's like Bailey's gonna get a okay, Rhea's not the champ, so I kind of just goofed myself there. But Bailey is gonna get a shot against Asuka this week, and then probably like next week they'll team up or something. I guess it depends on stamina. She's got 53, Asuka's got 44. Yeah, we can make that happen. So right off the bat, let's go ahead and put Bailey versus Asuka, title match on the line. I don't even think it really needs a stipulation necessarily. So we'll go ahead and fulfill that promise to Bailey and Asuka. She's the fighting champ. We're gonna do the idea that I had, which is, well, just stamina. It might be good to just jump right into Truth versus Lashley, honestly. How's MVP? 57? You know, I think a tag title match will do just about as good. And I can always do a singles match another time. So yeah, sure, titles on the line, all the titles. Except for Shelton. No title for Shelton. So we're gonna have a double title show next week. Do not book your most popular giant and we'll get free crew booking. Who even would be the most popular giant? It's Raquel? I feel like that's pretty easy to do, honestly. Gunther probably will need some rest, but that's something I can worry about another time. Before I end off today's episode, I gotta know. He's not here. Billy Slugger's here. Basically, like, anyone else who I've interacted with has been here. You know, the other guy, the fighter guy, I already forgot his name, but like Cash Suplex has been here. Where is Chuck McWagon? Did he take his WrestleMania earnings and just like dip out? Like, is he now like a podcaster? Like, did he just decide to use his legacy to, you know, just make a living outside of wrestling? Did he decide he had done it all and he's done? Yeah, the question still remains. Where is Chuck McWagon? We'll have to find out sometime in the future. Thank you for watching. Why am I talking like this? Thank you for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.